Hey, I know it's been a while, but this is another episode of Watch You Strappin. Sorry about the focus. And not a watch review, but simple wristwatch check basically with strap of choice. This is the Hamilton Khaki Navy Pioneer. There's several ones under this general moniker, but this is, I guess, the first or older version with the small seconds. Um, there is a later version, I believe, which has the central seconds, running off the traditional, center of the dial. But it has a new, what is it, H80 or is it H8? I forget, but it's a modified movement with a slower beat rate, I think, but a higher power reserve of 80 hours, I believe. So, but this is not that one. I don't mind this. I think this power reserve is basically roughly 40 hours or so, maybe 38, something like that, around 2 days. Um, but it's plenty. And I really like the small seconds version of this watch. Lovely blue hands, silver dial, which for the most part appears white. The way it's kind of satin and it's got the sheen, but sometimes it does have a more silvery play. The small seconds for sure has concentric like brushing or circles if you can look closely, and gives it that nice silver tone, which offsets it a bit. It's got a bit of a bevel around it, which so it's not such a flat piece. It's kind of sunken in slightly. And you got the date window here, which I don't mind. Some people, yeah, would look cleaner without it, but uh, I I prefer to have a date, and I think it's generally well executed. It doesn't really, for me, it does not interrupt the design that much enough to make me not like it or something. And it's actually pretty nicely framed too. Doesn't have like an actual piece over it around it, but it's you can see it's kind of got an angled bevel and it's actually stepped. Um, and so that's a nice kind of way to simply frame it. And overall, pretty good dial symmetry is maintained. And anyways, this is the first time I tried it on this particular strap. I had it laying around at home. It's kind of a lighter tan color, and I think it plays and works pretty well with, of course, against that, in contrast with that blue, those blued hands, and the general style of the watch. I think it just works. I don't remember the brand of this strap. It's been quite some time since I've had it, but I think it's probably from Cheapest NATO Straps. But this is one of the, if it is, it's one of the better ones I've gotten. And I think overall they're actually not too bad. It was a lot of hit and miss, especially with the leather straps, but to recent times I think they've improved, or I haven't noticed any major QC issues where I was like, put off so much. But these are pretty cool, and I think it works pretty nicely with this. Um, Brings it down a notch in terms of making it a little bit more casual, I think. Warms up the watch too, because otherwise the uh, rather simple, clean contrast, but very legible dial is, I don't know if I would say it's cold, but adding this bit of color to it on the strap is definitely warms things up, and this makes it, I don't know, cozy. Anyways, yeah, really love this case design. There's no watch I can think of, especially in this kind of marine chronometer style watch that's designed like this with these kind of lugs. And always people ask, are those real solid wire lugs? And no, they are, there's a break in the middle and there's regular spring bars. So that's how you can easily change straps. Um, and overall, it's a very good, solid watch. All right, that's about it. Have a good one.